Smile, right, mate.
Hello.
Ladies and gents, welcome back to the OneCast, One Coaching Podcast, whatever the name is. Episode number 9. We're back in for a non-in-person pod, unfortunately, but we are here. So, how are you, chaps?
Very good, very well.
Jesus, that was a horrendous start.
Yeah, of course. Last time we did it, yeah, me and Ryder just kept talking over each other. So I was just going to let him talk first. But
Yeah, I had the same thought.
I'm very well. You are?
Good. Righto?
Yeah, I'm good as well. Well, actually, I'm not good because I've been ill the whole of this week and I haven't trained since Sunday. So,
All right, sound.
I've been moaning
That's
about it in every single check-in.
Where have you got that from? You caught it off someone?
Me.
I went out for the boxing on Friday and definitely caught something more going out.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. Well, I'm feeling great. Freaking, we might as well mention One Coaching 12 at the start.
Plug it straight away, man. Plug that shit.
Plug it. If anyone's interested, One Coaching 12 Summer Transformation Challenge is live. I've got 0 spaces left.
I've got unlimited spaces left.
Yeah, man.
If you want to get involved, drop us a message. If you want to get freaking shredded for summer, that is the goal. But yeah, it's going well. I think the launch was pretty cool. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. What did you guys think?
The branding's nice.
Yeah, I've had good comments on the branding.
Isn't it?
Just looks nice with the jet skiing.
Yeah, did I tell you, Jordan messaged me like saying he needs commission and shit for the jet ski.
I did feel a bit bad, but it was also quite blurry when I zoomed into Instagram, so didn't feel too bad.
Yeah. The quality's not great, so Jordan, if you're watching, you're probably not. Buy a fucking better drone, mate. What are you doing?
Yeah. For anyone wondering, me and Leo met Jordan when we were in the Caribbean, which we'll touch on in a sec. And he was a lad that worked on loads of yachts and happened to have a drone, so he filmed us some jet ski footage, which was pretty cool.
The jet ski.
So thanks, Jordan, mate.
Well, it's definitely not.
Yeah, I'm missing.
Yeah, thanks, Jordan, man. Missing you.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I'll send him the clip.
Okay.
But no, I'm missing the Caribbean.
Same
Big time.
Same. What about you, Ryan?
I didn't even go. Didn't get the invite, mate. Didn't get the invite.
Next year,
I think we will go.
I better be, man.
You will.
I needed a holiday as well. Yeah, we're going to Miami. 3 months in Miami.
Do you think you'd go Miami and cruise again?
Yeah, probably.
Would you combine the two?
Yeah.
Did you go Miami?
Awesome. No.
I think
we didn't go Miami, no, but...
Yeah, good that.
Go on, kid.
It was lagging. I reckon in Miami, 2 months, or a month and a half, or just like whatever.
2 months in Miami?
No, we didn't need 2 months.
I could do that easily. January and Feb, I could do that so easily.
That's going to be
maybe like
a serious business
maybe
expense.
like 6 weeks then. 6 weeks. Let's say that.
And then
break it up like with like a week's cruise, like going around the Caribbean. Or like Bahamas or some shit like that. Just so you've got a bit of a...
to get a cruise from Miami?
Yeah.
Just in case Miami gets a bit boring.
Yeah.
We sound so privileged.
Innit?
But we probably are, to be fair.
Yeah,
so
we are.
No.
Praise the Lord. Thanks for the great position I'm in to be able to go on holiday. Thank you.
Yeah, going on holiday while you're working. That's the life, man.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good, to be fair. We locked it in quite well. Basically, if we had work to do, which was most days, to be fair. But yeah.
How did you deal with like Wi-Fi and stuff?
It was actually good. And it was actually good Wi-Fi. Yeah, when we went last year, it was like awful. Like you couldn't load anything. Obviously, it didn't matter as much then. But this year, it was actually good.
Last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the only thing that scares me about going travelling. Like, how would I...
You need to have Wi-Fi.
Guarantee it.
Good. Yeah.
In Bali, it was fine. In Bali, it was good. Cause I actually really enjoyed doing my check-ins out there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was pretty good. It was a pretty heavy business expense at the start, though. Like 220 quid to get the Wi-Fi.
Really?
It should just be included.
It was I know.
220 quid.
Yeah. And if you pay daily, right? So I paid for a couple of days on my own where me and HL were needing to do work at the same time because you could only have one device. So that cost me it was like £26.
Oh my god!
For 24 hours.
Just told your client to not get check-ins.
So it's just, yeah.
Sorry, mate. Can't do my check-ins today. I'm on a cruise.
Too expensive.
All day.
I don't think there's actually any situations where I wouldn't do my check-ins.
There's always a way.
Unless I was like,
what if you're
incapacitated
or something?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Unless it's that. The last few days I've been in bits, and I've like dragged myself out of bed.
You actually sound alright.
An hour to do. Yeah, I do feel better now, to be fair. But yesterday on Monday it was awful.
What's actually
quite like?
I don't know. I just caught some bad flu.
Yeah, but it'd be like coughing or like what?
Yeah, coughing, waking up. What you had with the sweats, it was awful. I woke up at night.
For a minute. Yeah, it's actually
horrible. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't breathe. I was mouth breathing all night. I've got my chin now. Now I'm mouth breathing. You stop mewing again.
Mew streak.
Yeah, my mew streak got ruined.
I was on an awesome mew streak on holiday.
Yeah. I walked around just mewing. I literally can't do it.
You got to do it.
I can't. You know when you were trying to teach me? I was like,
no, couldn't do it. No, the Mew plus mullet plus the Viper glasses is an unbeatable look. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I missed my jawline from prep. I didn't even need to Mew for that.
It's interesting. I was speaking to a guy today, the lad that just signed up, and he was speaking about how like his goal in terms of how lean he wanted to get was actually quite far off being lean.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people that I find, to be fair.
Yeah. I get a bit of that sometimes, to be fair. I think it just depends on like the identity that you kind of grab onto.
But I think as soon as they get there, then they always reassess and they want to be leaner.
Yeah, definitely.
I say to people like you're gonna want to get to the leanest you can get sustainably. Like you shouldn't want to get unsustainably lean unless you're doing like a photo shoot or a comp. Other than that, and then just go from there. Try and maintain it long term.
The only thing I'd counter to that is sometimes if I'm lean, I do actually feel small.
Yeah. I think on a holiday, if you just diet in for a holiday, you don't actually need to be that lean. Otherwise, you just feel like a little.
I just look black. I'm not lean.
Nah, but you don't need to be like peeled, do you? Really, for a holiday. You know, you see some people do holiday diets, and they're like actually like shredded as shit.
Yeah,
you're like,
but most of them are on gear.
Yeah, but you do see some like natty ones as well, and you're like, why are you that lean for a holiday? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, can you just imagine how bad you'd feel?
Yeah, it's just pointless.
Yeah, but
that's
for me,
why I just like stay really fat.
The difference between being fat and being lean is like 2 pounds. So I kind of have to get lean.
You're just fat for real.
Well, how much? You're literally fatter than me.
Yeah, look at this.
My
Wi-Fi is playing up big time. I can't lie. Is everyone else
is lagging for me?
You're lagging still.
We need to bring back the in-person pods.
Yeah, we will do.
Didn't you say something about
next year? You know?
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, I'm moving to Sheffield.
You're moving back to Sheffield?
Yeah, I'm buying a house in Sheffield.
Really? On your own?
Yeah, on your own. Yeah.
Well, you're buying.
My sister's going to uni in Sheffield for postgrad medicine.
Nice.
So I'm going to buy a house there, and then she's going to obviously rent out a room.
Are you actually buying a house?
Yeah.
Come on. That's some big life moves.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of old though, aren't I?
You're on the property ladder.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you are kind of old.
Have you had a look at houses?
Yeah, we started looking. I need to do a bit more research into it, to be fair. I need it by September.
Yeah. I feel like with a house, you just want something clean. Like, it doesn't matter how big it is.
It does not need to be.
I'm a minimalist. It needs to be homely, though. Like, my flat, mine and Lawrence's flat in Sheffield I didn't like it at all. It was just so modern. Didn't have any, like, homely feel to it.
I feel like it's good to have a mixture of both, me. Like, my kitchen's got to be, like, white, pristine.
I don't like white, you know. Like, white just feels like a hospital.
Nah. Depends what
I don't know.
Do you remember our flat in Rotherham?
Yeah, I think
That's what I like.
Nicer.
That kind of flat. You need carpet. You need carpets.
In the
Sheffield flat had
bedrooms.
no carpets.
Yeah, but I feel like in like the kitchen and stuff, you can have like a
kitchen's got to be tiled. But
yeah.
my bedroom in Sheffield had wooden floors, and it made me feel sick.
I really like the TM Cycle's kitchen.
TM Cycle's just aesthetic as fuck, man.
This is pretty niche. He's got like the like dark blue duck egg kitchen cupboards, and then the white surface. It just looks nice. And then he eats all of his food off a wooden chopping board and just makes it look good.
He's got some serious OCD though, definitely.
Oh yeah, you seen he's gone like calm.
I thought
Has
he? Yeah, he just pure meat. I don't know.
I think it's to do with like his gut health or something.
The thing is with that, like, I understand going like low carb or less processed carbs, but why would you not include fruit and veg?
Oh, yeah. He does have fruit and veg, I think.
Okay.
I presume so.
Yeah, because carnivore is no fruit and veg. Carnivore is literally meat, eggs, and
I swear that's all he's been having.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I swear I'd feel awful.
Like his tea.
It's a difficult one with that as well because.
Go on.
Yeah, go on, Leo.
No, go on.
I was going to say, like the whole argument about cholesterol just isn't a thing at all. Like, I don't think you could ignore it. But you hear loads of people saying like, "Oh yeah, you can eat all the red meat and eggs that you want, and it's not going to have any negative side effects." I feel like
if it works for them, but is that sustainable at the same time? Like, who wants to eat carnivore for the rest of their life? No one.
I swear, even he was posting already that he was fed up of it. It's like,
really?
What a talking point though, because there's so many fad diets, and the best diet is if you just a diet high in micronutrition with balance across the board. It's just as simple as that.
I think what people like, though...
What are you laughing at?
Don't know.
What people like is something that they can apply really easily, where it's just like they follow a rule. Whereas if you are doing that, which is obviously the way that can definitely work, but then you got more decisions to make rather than just saying, I'm just eating meat.
Yeah.
It's like a really easy decision. It's quite obvious to know what you can and can't eat. And then you'll get someone's mate dropping 3 kilos off it or 3 stone off it, and then they jump on it, and then someone else jumps on it. It's like it spreads like wildfire.
It's just a lack of education as well.
Yeah.
He does have...
I reckon I could do it for about a week and then sack it off.
He'd be fed up. But he does, like you said, HR, I swear TM Cycles has like a... he does actually have some like... diagnosed
it's ulcerative colitis.
Yeah, sounds a bit weird.
Colitis.
But how do you just get that?
I don't know really.
Like, how has he just ended up with that? I've watched his YouTubes and stuff, but I swear he's never really touched on how he's developed it. Or he might have, but I've just not heard it.
It's definitely something that develops. I'm just not sure what causes it. I don't know if it's some like continued digestive stress eventually just builds up to that or something, but I'm not sure. I've not looked into it. But it does sound kind of rogue, like he has a coffee and then he's like on the ropes.
Yeah. He's fucked, yeah.
Bless
him. There was even like some veg that he was having that was just like absolutely ruining him for days. Like, that must be so shit. No.
It is a consideration. I think probably a lot
post show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually was.
Yeah. But I bet a lot more people have like digestive issues than probably you realise.
Yeah.
And also are just naive to it. That they think like being majorly bloated is sound.
Yeah.
And like,
but also some people think they're bloated when they're not.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people that go, "Oh, I'm so bloated at the end of the day." No wonder. It's the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like you've eaten food. Your stomach's already distended.
Yeah. Stall.
But yeah, it's an interesting topic. I actually need to dive more into it because I know there's a lot more coming out about it now, about gut health, the whole microbiome stuff.
Yeah,
I know a decent level, but probably not enough to give like really, really, really good guidance on it.
The thing is with that, like if you eat a diet high in micronutrition, you're probably going to sort it anyway.
Yeah. For the majority of people, yeah.
Going into too much detail with certain clients is just going to overwhelm them. So
yeah,
just tell them to. What do you recommend for like micronutrients?
It depends on the person, and I'll kind of like quiz them about it at the start, because most of the time, if you set a meal plan where it's like, let's say they've got a 1 day of a meal plan, you're probably not going to get all of your micronutrition in from just setting 1 day of fruit and veg. So I do try to kind of recommend, okay, here's your meal plan, here's your fruit and veg recommendations, but don't like worry about swapping these in and out, especially
I'd say to rotate
low calorie stuff. Yeah.
Because with
a lot of the time,
veg,
I'll just put like mixed
the difference
veg,
in calories
mixed fruit.
the difference in calories are going to be minimal, and the benefit that we'll have by having more variety.
Yeah. And like I basically say, swap your vegetables out as long as it's like you're not swapping cucumber for potatoes, or you're not swapping like red berries for a banana. Then it usually works out pretty much the exact same.
I'm going to swap out raspberries for orange juice.
I need some orange juice in my life, man. I miss it.
Same.
I used to slam that stuff when I was on 4.5, 5K, and now I can't get
above
not got above 3.5 yet. Training days are just above 3.5.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
mine's fucking low as shit. Mine's actually I swear mine's like
Leo, you're
2,800 or something like that.
Yeah, your metabolism is actually shit.
Yeah, I know.
I feel bad. What are your calories? 2.8 and 2.4?
I think it's 2.8 and then 2.4, something like that, yeah.
That is awful. For someone in their gaining phase, that is awful.
I know.
Let me check mine.
You know Cal the Goat? I could put Cal the Goat on those calories now, and he'd drop 10 pounds.
Yeah, so I'm on 2.8 and then 2.3.
And what sort of steps are you hitting?
That's shocking, that.
What, me?
Yeah.
I'd say my average is around 6-7K.
Yeah. Well, his target's 8.
Yeah, my target's 8, but I'll just fucking sack it off.
And his cardio target's twice a week.
Yeah, oh well. Vibes, man. For the vibe.
I think I'm quite lucky with my metabolism. HR, you must have with how big you are, you must have quite a high energy expenditure.
Yeah, it's high, but I wouldn't say it's like anything out of the ordinary.
No, not for your weight.
So like what I was 105, 106 pre-holiday, but that dropped to like 3 kilos. So now I'm around 102, 103. Food's at 3.6 and like 2.9 on non-train days, or 3,000 on non-train days. So it's kind of not that high. But it does make me think, like, I ate a lot on holiday and my steps were a little bit higher, but it's not ridiculously high.
I think we were way more active than we think we were.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you're only having 2 or 3 meals a day, that makes a massive difference.
True.
Yeah, but HL was slamming food. Like, it's not like it was a 400-calorie meal. It was like...
But even if he's scranning, he's having 3 meals a day at like a 1,200 calories. How much is scranning?
It was probably close to that. I reckon it was that most meals. Other than the evening, I reckon the evening was probably a bit under that. But if you think about breakfast, especially, mine was always like a 1,000-calorie minimum. Like,
you think the same weight though.
Yeah, but I don't. You know how we were on about how like, I'm probably wasn't the same weight, and like I am like a kilo up from last week, because like we were saying, I probably have put body fat on, but because I'm just like so flat. Yeah, like it was like not a true weight. Whereas now I am, I'm heavier than what I was when I came back.
So what we kept doing was we'd go to breakfast and say, let's have a big breakfast because we're not going to eat until dinner. And then we'd obviously come back from going on the island or whatever at about 5, have lunch, just say, we'll have a little lunch, end up having a massive lunch.
I think we were
having being way too full for dinner. Yeah.
Shocking.
The thing is, if you were starving, you probably were like burning a lot more calories than you thought.
Yeah. I think my steps, to be fair, were about twice of what I usually do. Like we're hitting like 14, 15K some days.
I think some days
no idea how.
Than that. if you think some days, there's definitely some 20k pluses, surely.
Let me have a look.
And even just being on your feet a lot.
Yeah.
One of the days we hit 28,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That is a lot. That's a lot of calories.
Even just things like swimming, like we spent most of the day in the sea as well. Just swimming about, like just little things like that definitely add up.
Swimming about, man.
It just shows like how powerful the kind of accidental movement is throughout the day. Like the biggest thing isn't going to be doing 15 minutes of cardio at the end of your session or whatever. It's like just get moving, man. Just go on holiday.
Yeah.
That's why I like leaving cardio out for as long as you can. Because cardio just batters people.
Yeah. Yeah. But then some people just don't have the time to do steps.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's a tough balance with some. And it kind of feels brutal when he's slamming up the cardio because of the low steps, but you kind of got no other option sometimes. My voice keeps breaking, and I thought I'd kind of passed that.
Going through puberty.
Yeah. Finally hit puberty, get in.
Yeah, I think growth spurt soon.
I think I'm hitting wave 2. I'm going to be 6'11". Yeah, what's everyone got coming up in the future? Anything interesting in your lives?
Getting shredded.
We've got the house rider.
Yeah. Getting lean for summer. Traveling.
Yeah.
Growing and coaching. Just doing the do, man.
Exactly.
Restarting the YouTube channel. I keep saying I'm going to do that. I keep saying
you need to start yours as well, Leo.
Right. Well,
you know what it is?
I did, and then it wouldn't upload. My computer wouldn't upload it. It had storage, so I just gave up. It was pissing me off that much. I'm like, at this point,
keep trying to start this. Yeah.
Go on.
I keep trying to start this behind the coach series, but then every time I decide to start it, I start it on a day that's like kind of interesting, where I'm like doing interesting coachy stuff. Then realize I'm way busier on that day, so don't have the time to film anyway.
It was that, you know, that one you showed me when you like edited it on the plane whilst we were going on holiday, and at the start of the video you were like, "Yeah, I'm going to start trying to show you other stuff than like training, what I do in the day, behind training and all that." And it literally ended up being a training video. I was like, "Oh, that's gone well."
Yeah. And even the other stuff's so boring.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's good to like speak about what you're doing though, and like where things are going. And I think the best way to do it might be like to film across a week rather than just filming a day.
Yeah.
So you've got like certain bits throughout the week. But again,
it's just with YouTube,
difficult.
Mine just became so repetitive. Like even like the content within sessions, like there's only a certain amount you can say.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm trying to switch it up. But
I don't think people mind that though. Like even if it's like very similar content.
I've personally stopped watching that stuff.
Yeah, I don't watch anything stuff or anything like that now. Like nothing like that.
But then,
I like what really is TM cycles. Like that is literally.
Yeah, but we're not targeting. We're not targeting people like us though. Like, targeting people who like more new training, want to level up. #level up.
Yeah, I suppose so. And there was a period where I did watch loads of that.
Yeah,
I used to watch so much. Like before every session.
Yeah, watching someone else's session that you're about to do, and it's like I couldn't think of anything worse now than doing that. I know.
I watch FPL videos before my session.
You watch what?
FPL videos, fan.
Let's say.
I watch FPL. I'm third than once you're in your league.
I don't even do it, mate. I never do it.
Mate, I'm so good at it.
Don't watch enough Prem to do it. So
I finished 4K in the world one year out of 8 million.
You are the girl.
You sound really proud.
That is a good achievement.
That's your biggest achievement.
Yeah, it literally is. Got a first in uni, but no. 4K in the world on FPL.
Do you win a prize if you like?
Oh, the prize is awful. I think the prize is like VIP tickets to one Premier League game.
Oh, really?
For winning out of 10 million people. It's mental. Surely they give you something more than that.
Yeah.
Once you're in, you need some prizes.
No, they do. They have like £100 prize. To be fair.
I do.
I think I'll win that league this year. You know, I'm confident I'm going to win it.
Do you still watch
that once you're in league?
I obviously
often. I watched the one with Tim. I quite liked him, so I wanted to listen to what he had to say.
Yeah, that was what I watched.
What
I
did
said
he
you got mention. He said I was
He said you were shit.
Yeah, he said I was mid. Said it wasn't close between me and Jack. I was like, all right, well, fucking sound.
I listen to way more podcasts than I do I don't watch their videos, but I listen to their podcasts a lot more. I find podcasts a lot better. I just listen to them when I'm doing steps.
Yeah. I listen to podcasts in the car, but I won't listen to podcasts if I could do something else.
Yeah. I don't think I ever listened to him, ever.
Just do check-ins while you're driving.
Occasionally.
That would be some seriously optimal calendar if you could do a check-in while you were driving. I see a load of coaches doing freaking coach mode in the passenger seat, doing check-ins in the car.
I can't do that. I get car sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also can't concentrate when there's someone sat next to me and I'm like telling someone about what they should do next week. I can't do
check-ins when I was in the room. Like when I lived with Lawrence, it was really hard to do that check-ins while he was in the room.
I've got better at it recently. Yeah. Some of the stuff as well.
You do them on a holiday.
Yeah. Client confidentiality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got something I've got coming up this weekend. I'm going to interview the Stoltman brothers. You know, the strongmen.
Yeah.
The Scottish lads. Have you not heard of them, right?
No.
You're sponsored by like Inside Soap, so now they're like My Protein, I think, or something. You will have seen them.
I think they're sponsored. Tom and Luke Stoltman. They're sponsored by MyraFit as well, I think.
Yeah, they're in like World's Strongest Man and shit, aren't they?
No, Tom Stoltman won it.
Did he? I didn't know he'd won it. Like I've seen him in it before, but I didn't know he'd won it. It's pretty sick.
Yeah. I need to think of like some questions.
Oh wait, are you doing that essay for psychology?
No. No. This is for my brother because my brother works in a sports magazine. And he got the interview, and he basically said you should come down to like help me speak about gym, basically. But he is probably the biggest person I'll ever see in my life.
Yeah, he is huge.
He's like 6'8", 6'9", 200 kilos. Like I don't think I'll ever see anyone bigger.
You'll still mog him.
Yeah, I'm sure. Let me just do a quick turbo bulk for the weekend.
Yeah,
put on 100 key, and then. Then I'll have him.
How much weight do you reckon you could put on in a week?
I have no idea.
I don't think I could put on that much. My appetite's not good enough. I think you could 4K calories in a day, but I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. First day would go smooth.
Yeah.
I reckon I could do like 5 kilos.
Like 5K plus calories. I'd be like, oh God. I'd be ruined.
I reckon I'd gain like 5 kilos, 10 pounds, around that kind of.
That's generally one of the most impressive things about the strongmen. Is like they put away 10K plus calories every day.
Yeah,
I just don't know how.
I don't know how the stomach just doesn't explode.
I know.
It must be like a trained thing.
You just hate food at that point as well.
Yeah, but then you see them doing like the food challenges, and they're never that good. I always see Eddie Hall pairing up with that. He did that Beard Meets Food. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Eddie Hall did like a video with him. He didn't have the appetite or the speed for it, but I don't know. It must be quite good to say they can put that much food away every day.
Yeah, consecutively. A bit of a rough one.
Even when I was on
use some special supplements to help with that as well. So.
Yeah, probably something like that. Some creatine.
Just a little bit of creatine. Maybe some extra creatine. 10 grams per day rather than 5.
Yeah, that'll do the job.
I haven't taken creatine in so long.
Same.
You got to put it next to. You got to put it next to something. Oh, really?
It makes me feel ill. Like it makes me feel so like sick and sleepy.
Is that an active decision to not take it then?
Yeah, because it makes me feel ill. I might try like the tablets.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be better. Tablet form. Definitely.
It might just be like the texture of it. I just really don't like it.
I'm terrible with tablets. Can't swallow them.
Just inject it.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Inject the creatine.
Yeah. No, I've always been fine with it, but it's just keeping it consistent, isn't it? unless you have it like right in front of your face when you wake up.
You just
I
forget.
used to take it in my intra, and that made it a lot easier. But I've stopped. I used to have it in my intra, and that made it a lot easier to remember. But I stopped having intra so long ago.
Yeah.
Intra is so overrated.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Even
Lawrence,
if your food's...
Unless you're Lawrence and training for 4 hours, then intra's just not good.
I swear he's better than that now. Whenever I see him, he's done within like an hour and a half.
No, yeah. That's because I've made his session shorter.
To be fair, even with intra stuff, I mean that all started through like long distance events.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a bodybuilding thing initially. And even a recommendation on that is like if it's less than 2 hours, doing cycling consistently for 2 hours probably don't need it.
Yeah.
So people that are slamming it in gym sessions where they're sat down for most of it, it's like you've probably, unless you're, I don't know, eating nothing, but in which case you wouldn't have an intra.
Actually,
anyway.
I have Chris taking an intra. That's because he trains fasted.
Yeah.
So that's where it can be quite useful.
Yeah.
But I think I'd only start doing that if my food got stupidly high. And even still, I don't think I'd want to spend the money on it.
It is spenny.
Yeah. Especially to get the proper cyclic dextrin.
What supplements do you two take?
Creatine.
I don't even take creatine, man. I have like a vitamin D tablet, a multivitamin. That's it.
Same.
That's literally it.
I don't even take a multivitamin.
Nature's Aid vitamin D.
Yeah, vitamin D.
My mum forces me.
So. And whey.
I
should probably have like a fish oil. I don't have any fish in my diet, so I should probably have a fish oil.
Yeah, I should as well. I don't have any fish.
I used to spend so much on supplements, and I had like an epiphany. Like, what am I doing? It's not going to make any difference at all.
Stupid.
Yeah, you can so easily spend like £100 a month.
Yeah, easily.
Sack that off. What do you recommend for people?
Depends on the individual. If it's someone who's more darker skinned, it will always be vitamin D. If someone's very pale and it's a summer,
like me.
They probably don't need vitamin D.
I need vitamin D. So tanned.
I don't know if you do. Maybe in the winter.
No.
Vitamin D, an omega, and whey and creatine. That's it. And blue light blockers.
Yeah. I have I say kind of they're all non-essential but recommended.
Yeah.
Creatine, vitamin D, like you say.
I pretty much say whey is an essential because no one can get in the protein. Well, they can, but it's a lot harder to get in your protein without whey.
Yeah.
Especially for younger lads, when it's like buying whey is going to be cheaper anyway than buying chicken and beef and all that. It's definitely worthwhile.
I don't remember the last time I had a whey protein shake though.
No,
I always have
put it on my
whey protein. They're so mid.
Taste, man.
I either have it in oats or I make like a mug cake.
That's only for dieting. A mug
cake.
Cake.
You can't have cakes when you're not dieting.
I have mug cakes now. I don't know. I am dieting to be fair, but I had mug cakes in my whole gaining phase.
Really?
Wait, you're dieting now?
Yeah, I've been dieting for a few weeks.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I was dieting last month. Although I've not been dieting at the start of this week. I pulled myself back up to maintenance while I've been ill.
Good.
I just faked the illness so I could eat more food.
Yeah, man.
How's it going?
The diet.
You started early. I thought it was starting at the start of April.
Yeah, but the way I wanted to do it a little bit more like flexibly. So what I'm doing at the moment is having 5 low days a week and then 2 high days. So I've been on 2,000 calories per day on the low days and then 2,800 on the high days. And I'm literally just losing it at like 0.5 per week.
Nice.
Like so slowly. I don't need to lose quickly. I've only got like 10 pounds to lose. So I will properly lock it in and go a bit more aggressive once the 12 week starts. But I wanted like the routine of being on a diet. That's the main reason I did it, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I always find that. It takes a little while to kind of get into it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I was thinking about starting earlier, but I think because training and everything's been so whack over the past couple of weeks, it's like...
Yeah, it's better to get your body back in a better spot.
Before I start. But to be fair, I might just start like a week before the start of April.
It's not like you have a lot to pull off anyway, so...
No. I actually don't.
What's your training been like, Leo, since taking the time off away?
You what?
What's your training been like since taking the time off being away?
Well, obviously we had I trained last week on Tuesday, and what day we would be modified? Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, both of those sessions were awful, I can't lie. But again, that's just because I was ill. And then I took Friday, Saturday, Sunday off completely. Went back in on Monday. That was okay. Like, I'm definitely a little bit weaker, but I've also taken this opportunity now just to like reset on a few movements. Like, I think, especially things like the Nautilus shoulder press, like, I was ending up just like flat, like almost flat pressing it. I was like, this is just stupid. Like, just load reset it a little bit. So that session was good. And then I trained Tuesday as well. It wasn't that bad.
You yanked it out of the bottom.
It was not that bad at all. It was not bad at all. It could be.
Have you seen Lawrence's form? Lawrence's form is like so good on presses. Like he gets stronger and then he makes the form more controlled.
Yeah.
He's like built for presses, to be fair though. Like he's got very small arms. He's a T-Rex.
Small as in short.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sessions have been. You've basically had a month off then, Leo. 3 weeks near enough.
Yeah, pretty much 3 weeks. I haven't trained legs in a month.
You must have lost so much muscle, mate.
I haven't, man. I'm still massive.
You can get any steps in, so it's just holding on to that tissue.
Yeah.
It's probably about the same intensity as your leg days anyway. So
True. Same
intensity.
Bro does one set of steps. Mine have been actually quite good, to be fair. My sessions, like my pumps have been so much better than before I went away.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a lot sorer, I'm noticing as well, just from like having that time off training.
Yeah.
But even in like pressing musculature, I mean, we basically did bench and arms every other day.
Yeah, I think we trained I trained 4 times whilst we were there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And every session I benched. And did some laterals, and that was about it.
Yeah, it was brilliant though.
Yeah, it was fun. Good vibes, man.
Yeah, look, we did one session. It was 5 sets of laterals, 5 sets of bench, then 5 sets of triceps.
And then like 3 or 4 sets of
laterals when I go away.
Say again, Ryan.
I do so many. My sessions when I go away are literally like dumbbell laterals, incline curls, and skull crushers.
Yeah,
that's
and it.
Yeah. Plus the 60-kilo AMRAP on the bench there. You love that one.
I got about 3 reps.
I was finished, man. I was finished.
How many reps?
So I did all right. I got like 23, and this was the 5th set.
Yeah, I was getting worried because my PB on that was like 25 or something.
I was close.
Getting a bit. Yeah, Leo's
I literally think I'll get
me.
like 10.
Really?
No, I'll get more than 10.
We're ragging it, to be fair. Like, it's negative eccentrics, but you can get away with that when it's just 60 kilos.
I was stronger than I thought I was going to be at benching. I thought I was going to be awful, but like...
That's a bodyweight bench for Leo, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
23 reps on bodyweight, not bad.
That's so funny. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I'm such a neat.
Half of HO's bodyweight.
Yeah, HO, you should be embarrassed, man.
Yeah, I should be doing 100 for 23.
At the end of your diet, Lawrence is going to be very close to double your weight.
Yeah, I know, it's embarrassing.
Oh, what's Lawrence?
I'll be light as well. I'll be like 57. Lawrence is 106 kilos.
Really?
Yeah.
He's heavier than me.
Jesus. Yeah. Bro, he's big.
Big old boy.
That's heavy.
He actually looks good though as well, which is like, it's kind of annoying. I told him that it's kind of annoying that you look good because you want like the negative reinforcement of not adhering rather than positive reinforcement of it. But I've seen him in person over the week and it actually looked really good.
But how many kilos is that up? Like 15, 20?
He's up like
25
or something.
It must be like 22 kilos.
That's mad.
He'll admit it though, like he's not handled post-show well. I think because of how long his prep was and then the outcome at the end of it, it kind of like put him into like a negative spiral afterwards. But yeah, we've got a plan of action now of how we're going to solve the problem that we've created. So
I'm only 10 kilos up, man. What the hell?
Yeah, that's basically 20.
He does have like a very high. He does have like a very high body fat set point.
Yeah.
He naturally sits at like 100 kilos.
Yeah, that's hefty.
Like me and you, like we're fine, like 5 kilos above like stage.
Yeah,
it makes it a lot easier.
Right, we've been on for 40 minutes, man.
Yeah, I think that'll probably do.
Yeah,
we talked about a lot there.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed, ladies and gents. Podcast 9 ticked off. 11 more to go till we beat the 1% rule or something like that.
I think we've already lost that rule, man.
No. This is episode 9, season 9.
Yeah. Episode 1 of season 9.
How is this only episode 9?
Because we're washed.
Yeah, what the hell?
No, it's all right. We did one 2 weeks ago, did we?
No.
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 We filmed 2 about 4 weeks ago.
All right. Anyway, this was episode 9. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Freaking comment. Yeah.
So,
Share.
Yeah.
See you, lads. Bye-bye.